Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is January 27, 2016, and today is Wednesday morning. Big economic news today, FOMC meeting at 9 p.m. South African time. That is an interest rate number that's coming out of the USD. That is a very major number coming out. But before that, we have a 5:30 oil inventory number coming out. So since oil has gotten beaten up, it's quite an important number as well. But really, the highlight of today is going to be the FOMC meeting. Looking at the charts, Euro just hanging out here at 108.57, as you can see here. Haven't done much in the past couple of days. As you can see, we've pretty much flatlined with only maybe 20 pips, 15 pip range. So, it's hard to gauge here what's going to happen, especially with the news coming out of the FOMC. Yesterday, Apple came out with news. It looked like it was in line with expectations. Nothing really great with Apple's news earnings. But as you can see, the Dow Jones took up a big rip yesterday, running about 280 points, settling above 16,000. So we did mention this before, that we had this double support here. Right here at 15,497, we dipped that, and then we just took off. So we're at 16,000. That's a major move for the Dow Jones. So it looks like we're gonna head up a little bit higher, maybe regain some momentum to 17,000 or 16,800-ish level, and then maybe if we're still weak, then we'll see some sort of further sell-off as the year progresses. But as it stands right now, we did rally big yesterday in the Dow Jones. Looking at gold, gold took a big rally yesterday, going from 1104 to 1123. We can't see that on this side, but we're trading now at 1119, and a big rally for gold. So gold is being bought, and as you can see, we beat this yesterday, and we discussed this this threshold, this resistance at 1111, and now we're trading at 1119. So this thing could theoretically go all the way up to 1153, but it might take some time. So it might retrace a little bit and then take it up higher. But as we can see, it's not going to break 1,000. My predictions for this year of it breaking 950 is not going to come true, at least in the short run, as this consolidates and gets a little bit stronger, and we may see some sort of turnaround to the 1,200, 1,300 level. That's looking into 6 to 8 months from now. But that's, it's a little bit further than what I'd like to trade, because we are, mostly swing or day traders, so short-term traders. But it's good to have some sort of a hypothesis or some sort of analysis for a longer term to see where we're going. But definitely gold looks like it's back in play, back as something that you should have on your roster as a potential trade for the day. Looking at oil here, oil bounced about $1.50 yesterday, settling at $30.90-ish cents, and it's off our lows of 28 and a little bit above this 29. So it looks like we're finding some sort of trading range for gold, for oil, excuse me. As you can see here, we've got a little bit of resistance, 32.74, and obviously our low of 28.05. So, I think we're going to be trading with this in this range, okay, for a little bit before there's some sort of catalyst in either direction. I don't think we're going to go further down. I mean, it costs more for them to extract the oil from the ground for what they're selling it for. So it's not going to be very profitable for the exploration companies, and as such, the prices have to be justified. Looking at the USD CAD, big retracement for the dollar against the CAD. As you can see here, we sold off from 146 to 141, and we had expected this because this was, this was breaking out higher, and finally we had some sort of correction to this huge rally against the CAD. As you can see here, that's a big retracement and a big wick coming down for the end of this month. We're looking at a monthly calendar chart here. So ultimately, I see some sort of resistance here at 142-ish level, and we may retrace even further down because, ultimately speaking, we're looking for some sort of correction. So, this is the inverse relationship of the Euro USD as the CAD got weaker and the dollar got stronger. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, also rallying a little bit to 169. We didn't hit this 163, but let's see if we can keep this momentum as we continue this bounce. But the major thing to look at today is the USD. Let's see what the FOMC meeting. If this is your first FOMC trade, then you should, maybe trade small or maybe even paper trade the first time because it could be really wild. One of the strategies we've had is obviously to fade the first move, not trade the first move, wait for the correction, and trade the other direction. Sometimes you have to gauge if that trend is continuing, so that's something that you have to take into consideration. But lots of opportunities in the markets. Everybody should be in. This is really a time to make more of an effort to concentrate on your trades, get a little bit more aggressive, and cut your losses short so you're not, you can still stay in the game. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I wish you guys a great trading day.